Who is Glendale really for? Everyone talks about why Glendale is great. The shopping, the schools, the safety, the views. But the truth is, not everyone thrives here. Glendale isn't for people chasing noise, nightlife, or trends that burn out in a year. It's for people who value rhythm over rush, the kind who want neighbors who actually know their names. It's for creators who work in Burbank or Hollywood, but crave to come home to something grounded. It's for families who want walkability, clean streets, and a community that feels like a small town wrapped in a major city. And it's for investors who understand something most people don't. Stability is the new luxury. So if you're wondering whether Glendale is for you, stay tuned, because in this video, I'm breaking down who this city rewards and who might find it too quiet and what makes it one of the most quietly powerful markets in Southern California. Hey, if it's the first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to learn about living in Southern California and the surrounding areas like Glendale, then subscribe below, tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market conditions in Southern California. My name is Eric Volkers, and me and my partners and team, we get calls and emails every single day from people like you, and we love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and I'd be happy to help you make that smooth move to Southern California. So as I mentioned, we are here in Glendale. Why Glendale stands out? Glendale is the bridge city, right between downtown LA and the foothills. You get proximity to Hollywood and Burbank studios, yet you can be hiking in a canyon trail 15 minutes later. It's home to DreamWorks Animation and Disney's Grand Central Creative Campus, plus an ever-growing tech creative workspace that keeps local demand strong. And unlike most LA suburbs, Glendale's downtown core is actually walkable. You can live near Brand Boulevard and run errands without your car, a rarity in Southern California.
Here's your Glendale real estate update as we close out 2025. The latest verified data comes through October, and what we're seeing is a market that has shifted from the chaotic pace of the pandemic years into something far more balanced. The median sale price in Glendale is sitting at about $1.2 million, which is actually up a little over 7% year over year. But when we look at a broader typical home value, Zillow index is holding at around 1.16 million, down just under 2% from last year. That split tells us something important. The well-updated move-in ready homes are still commanding strong prices, while older or less renovated properties are softening a bit. Homes are taking longer to sell compared to a couple years ago, averaging about 42 to 43 days on market. And Glendale currently has around 247 active listings with steady new inventory coming in. Homes typically go pending in about 20 days, and most properties are selling right around their list price, with a sale to list ratio of about 100%. For buyers, this is a healthier, more predictable environment, more inventory and more time to think, and far fewer bidding wars. For sellers, demand is still solid, but pricing strategy, presentation, and condition matter more than ever. Glendale hasn't lost value, it's simply recalibrated. And as we move into 2026, this balanced footing could create opportunities on both sides of the market.
Lifestyle and culture. Numbers tell one story and lifestyle tells another. Glendale's heartbeat is the Americana at Brand, paired with the Glendale Galleria. Together, they form one of Southern California's biggest retail dining corridors. Culture lovers? You've got the Alex Theater, 1925 landmark, and the Museum of Neon Art, the only museum in the world dedicated entirely to electric and neon art. And for outdoor space, the Duke Migian Wilderness Park offers 709 acres of hiking and canyon views. You can literally work at a studio in Burbank and decompress on a mountain trail before dinner.
Safety and quality of life in Glendale, California. Now here are some verified stats as of October 2025. On independent rankings, Glendale lands number 25 safest out of 182 U.S. cities, top quartile, not hype, and that's from Wallet Hub data. Zooming in crime rates, Glendale's violent crime rate is roughly 150 per 100,000, which is about 59% below the US average, and give or take about 66% below California's average. Property crime sits at, give or take, 6% below the national rate, and that's from Home Snacks. Police publish monthly dashboards for response times and incidents, and priority 1 calls average about 2 minutes and 37 seconds, with 99.95% of 911 calls answered in 15 seconds or less. That's from the city of Glendale. Fire coverage is top tier. The ISO Class 1 department with about 6-minute average fire response and about 5 minutes 48 seconds for EMS, and that's from the city of Glendale. Key facts and neighborhoods about Glendale. Walkability and after-hours comfort. Downtown Glendale, specifically the city center neighborhood, boasts a walk score of 92 out of 100, classed as a walker's paradise, where daily errands do not require a car, and that's from the walk score of Apartment Guide. The wider Glendale average is a walk score of 71 out of 100, indicating the city overall is somewhat walkable, but this average hides pockets of much higher walkability, as the city center example shows, the walk score. Other neighborhoods, Citrus Grove, walk score approximately 91. Mariposa, walk score approximately 89. Some more suburban hillside, like zip code 91206, score much lower, approximately 68. Showing the variation within the city, it makes a big difference with these walk scores, and this is from Apartment Guide. Why this matters for after hours and comfort. Night walks and errands after dinner become easy. In city center, you can walk from an evening coffee or dinner at the Americana at Brand to a nearby grocery store, bookstore, or even home without needing a drive. Transit and connectivity. Many locations in Glendale connect to the Metrolink station at the Glendale Transportation Center and several bus lines. For example, one address in City Center has multiple bus lines with 0.1 to 0.2 miles walk score. Lifestyle anchor areas with retail, dining, and cultural spots, stores, cafes, and parks clustered, you'll find less reliance on a car-only outings, which supports an after-hours feel that is relaxed rather than frenetic. Perceived safety is enhanced when walkability is high. People feel comfortable being out after dusk because amenities are close, streets have pedestrian traffic, and destinations are compact. As I scroll through the Glendale Citizen app, you'll see the kind of everyday updates people here use to stay informed about what's happening around the city. It shows a mix of real-time reports, things like fire responses, traffic incidents, community alerts, and general notifications that help residents stay in the loop. What I like about using this app is that it gives you a sense of how active and connected the city is on a day-to-day basis. Glendale is a busy community with a lot going on, and tools like this make it easy to keep track of updates in real time. So whether you're checking before heading out, planning your route, or just staying aware of local activity, this is the place. This is simply one of the many resources people use to understand day-to-day happenings across a city. It's not meant to describe neighborhoods, it's just a snapshot of the moment, and it's helpful for anyone who likes staying informed while moving through Glendale. Now we're going to take a look at the homes in the $500,000 range, $700,000 range, and over $1 million range. So you ready? Let's go. Okay, now we're going to look at this property. It's $569,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 912 square feet, built 1974, HOA, $438 a month. It's a condo. That comes out to about $624 per square foot. Again, there's amenities here. Let's take a look inside.
through the second property now. This one, $705,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 952 square feet, built in 1975. HOA, a little bit lower, which is good, $375 a month. It's a townhome. That comes out to about $741 per square foot. And again, you got a lot of different amenities here. You got the fireplace, but let's take a look inside. Okay, this property, $1,595,000. It's a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,022 square feet, built in 2025, brand new. That comes up to about $789 per square foot. There's a 2-car garage attached, and it's top rated in a blue ribbon school. Let's take a look inside. Okay, reason number 7, the traffic reality. Let's be honest. Let's talk about one thing that every Angelino deals with, and that is traffic. Glendale sits right where the 134 freeway, the 5 freeway, and the 2 freeways all meet. That's great for access, but it also means congestion is part of the daily life. That quick 10-mile drive to downtown LA, well, you might plan on 40 to 50 minutes during rush hour. Even local streets can back up because everyone's cutting through. But here's the good news. Glendale commuter options are improving fast. You've got the Metrolink, which could get you downtown in about 25 minutes. The city's B-Line bus system is clean, reliable, and covers most neighborhoods. And then there's even streetcar project in the works that'll make getting around easier and greater. So yes, traffic is real, but if you plan smart, work hybrid, or just hop onto public transit, it is manageable. Because living in Glendale means you're in the middle of everything, and that's convenience, which comes with little trade-off. The Glendale you don't hear about. When most people talk about Glendale, they mention the numbers. A city of nearly 200,000 people, where almost half were born outside the US, and median home sits around 1.4 million. They're gonna tell you about strong schools, the 84,000 middle income, the 15% lower crime rate, and yes, the 60% higher cost of living. All of that is true. But what they don't talk about is what it feels like to live here. It's stepping into a cafe where there's 3 languages that's blended into one conversation. It's walking through Grand Park at sunset, surrounded by mountains that remind you how close you are to nature, yet how connected you are to the world. It's families who built a sense of belonging that spans generations, not just addresses. Glendale isn't perfect. Traffic is real. Air quality needs work, and affordability can be tough. But underneath the stats, the city offers something rare: stability, safety, and shared purpose in a world that moves too fast. If you're a buyer, it's a place that rewards long-term vision. And if you're a seller, it's a market built on legacy and value. And if you're searching for more than a house, and if you're looking for a place where life can actually change, Glendale might just surprise you. Because what makes the city special isn't only its numbers, it's how it quietly becomes home for people from every corner of the world, and how it might just become home to you too. If you want inside access to listings or expert advice or guidance, and if you're thinking about making that move in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or schedule a Zoom, my favorite, and and I would be happy to help you make that smooth move to Southern California. So don't forget to like, subscribe for more insider tips on Southern California living, and I look forward to bringing you to this piece of paradise, Glendale, California.